and I want to work a little harder because a lot of my things is I'm lazy. Let's go to unhelpful advice.
Stroke me when you
Unhelpful advice with Anthony Jeselnik.
Hi guys, I'm 17 and I feel lost. I've had no social life and I watch the world pass me by. I've been stuck in a void that I can't escape for 4 years. Most of the time it feels like the moment Bobby was about to get hit by his father's golf club. Scared, confused, frustrated, and tired. The void. I like to call it is when you're on the search for something to feel relief, but everywhere you look, you can never find it. I've tried everything but stay the same. I remain alone in a world and I don't feel a part of it, like a wolf who tries to wear sheep's clothes. My question is, have you guys been stuck in a void, and if so, when? More importantly, what did you have to tell yourself to get out of it? We'll call this guy D.
You go first. I go first. What's up?
Go ahead.
I think you're in a good position. I truly do, and that like the people who think they have their shit figured out at 17 do not have the happiest of lives.
I agree.
The people, it's like there were people who got jobs right out of college who had like a career, and I was so jealous because I struggled for years before I even got into stand up. That now those people still have those same jobs.
Yeah.
And I had like 10 years of misery in order to get to this, where I live an enviable life. That if you have your shit figured out at 17, like you are wrong. Mm-hmm. So to feel like a wolf in sheep's clothing or to feel like an imposter, like that is a good thing because then you use your 20s to figure out what you want to do and you have unlimited options. But I think I would be afraid if I thought I had things figured out or I had a great social life. Mm-hmm. Like you have work to do. But you're 17, so you have plenty of time to do that work, and you're not going to romanticize your years in high school. You're going to like look for you're going to turn your life into something great because you know what it was. Like you don't want to have the best years of your life be as a teenager. Mm-hmm. You want it to be later on, and like if the best years of your lives are in your 50s, that's a very successful life. Mm-hmm. You know, even if your 30s and 40s are miserable, like so just kind of embrace that. You get to be different. You get to be not like everyone else, and that's a gift.
Also, like 17, I was very introspective in that way. Like when I graduated from high school, all I took was philosophy classes in junior high, and I would, read Sartre and Kierkegaard and all this stuff, and I would. That's when I would journal as well, and I was very introspective, and I was very analyzing myself within and also on the outside. I was very sensitive to the outside world. And I was, it was also at a time when people, like my friends would go to like Club Med or, spring break. And these white dudes would have, six packs and they'd be on the beach with hot chicks and, doing tequila shot. Meanwhile, I'm like, working at coffee shops, kind of dumpy, and like no pussy at all ever. Nothing, zero, right? I had no but I'm so happy all that stuff happened because I got that shit later in life, And I went through a bunch of dark shit, rehab, And, going to meetings in my 20s and no money. And if I didn't have those experiences, at 23, I walked by the Comedy Store and it said open mic night on Sundays. This is 1995. I just walked by and I always thought about doing it, and I looked at that sign and I went, you know what, I'm gonna do it, and I just signed up and I went up. But without all that pain and suffering and all that stuff, I don't think I would have done it.
No, and now you wouldn't have those 6-pack abs. That you have.
Yeah. How do you get? Can I get 6 packs?
You definitely can.
Yeah. Is it too late now,
Just
though?
like with your stand-up, you're getting in the way of yourself.
You wouldn't want to do the work to get a 6-pack ab. I wouldn't want to do the work.
Because it's twofold. It's not even just the working out. You got to eat well.
Yes.
Yeah.